How to sew a classic shirt. Sewing for beginners. Sewing tutorials supported by AngelaKane.com membership, sewing pattern sales and fan funding. Part 9. Sew the side seams and prepare the cuffs. This video will show you how to sew the underarm and side seams in one go. How to prepare and interface the cuffs. I explain the cuff underlap and overlap. How to mitre and turn through sharp corners. Our sleeve opening is bound, and the next step is to stitch the side and the sleeve seams. The only point you need to match is the sleeve seam at the underarm. The sleeve and side seams should be the same length. We are going to pin and stitch the underarm seam from the cuff to the hem of the shirt in one go. So start by pinning at the underarm, then continue to match the seam ends. There are some notches to match, but there should not be any need for easing. Continue pinning the side seam all the way down to the hemline. I've stitched the seam and I'm going to tidy up the edge a little before zigzagging, as silk is inclined to fray with the handling. We will then press open and zigzag to neaten. The next thing is to prepare the interfaced cuffs. Stitch just as far as the seam line here, taking a couple of stitches in reverse to secure. Stitching done. Do the same with the other cuff. Make sure you are taking account of right and left with the extension on opposite sides. Work on them together as a pair. The extension goes underneath, the button goes on the extension and the buttonhole on the overlap. Now we want to fold in the seam allowance on the inside of the cuff before we attach it to the shirt. We can do this just by pressing in place. Next, we trim the seams before turning them through to the right side. Mitre the corners and turn, encouraging the points out with something pointed, but be gentle. Then press the cuff and do the same to the other one. Our shirt is nearly finished, just attaching the cuffs and turning up the hem to go. Sewing on the cuffs is the topic of the next video. This easy PDF shirt pattern can be purchased from my site, and of course it is one of the many sewing patterns included with membership. Join for everything or shop for individual patterns. For news of up-and-coming videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for watching.